Dealing with challenging behaviors is something many teachers are faced with every day. Here are 10 classroom management suggestions on how to deal with these difficult situations. Step 1 is to stay in contact with parents. Make sure the parents know at all times what is going on with the student. Let them know how often the student gets in trouble and what the student got in trouble for. By creating a bond with the parents, you can begin to understand why this student might be acting out in class. If you create this bond, I promise you won't regret it. Step 2 is proximity. It is important to use proximity to limit negative actions. When at all possible, place the student nearest to you or stay within close proximity to them. This will help the student remain focused during class. Step 3. Define expectations. In this step, it is important to define student expectations. Once you have defined these expectations, use the same steps every time to get the student back on task. Over time, the student will understand that a certain behavior will lead to a certain consequence. Step 4. Choose the best time to discipline. You can't win when you try to call out a student in front of his or her friends. It is more beneficial to both the teacher and the student to talk in private, so both people can feel more comfortable discussing the punishment and what the issue is. Step 5 is to empathize with the student. I know it's hard because the student is rude, but try to find out what is really going on. Can you get someone to talk to the student to help relate and understand what the student is going through?
Step 6 is to relate to the student. Reflect on your relationship to see if there is any way you can relate to the student. Does the student play sports? Is he in a band? Have a sibling? Hopefully in this step you will be able to find common ground with the student and build off of that. Step 7 is to seek advice from your colleagues. Talk to your fellow teachers and see if anyone else has been able to reach this student. If so, set up a meeting with the student and the teacher. Step 8 is to make the work not an issue. This is probably one of the most difficult steps, but take the classwork out of the equation for a short time and try to work on the relationship. Work the work back in later. Peer tutor techniques. In this stage, ask yourself, is the difficult student good in one subject? Can he tutor a fellow student? Can he help someone else succeed? It works both ways. Step 10 is never give up. No matter the behavior, don't give up on trying to reach that student. The negativity may be a defense for something deeper. Keep up the good fight. Hopefully by using these 10 classroom management steps, you will be able to manage any students who are demonstrating bad behavior in your classroom.